Yeah, I just came out of... okay. Let's try it with my granny.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Hello, my fine lady. Yeah, I don't have anything I want to talk with you about.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
I will. I will see you later, my fair lady. Okay. We just went to heal and what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go to the airport. Oh yeah. I need to bring the goblet or chalice, I guess. The chalice, yeah. I need to bring the chalice back to my my nice granny.
I'd been planning to return the chalice anyway, but I hadn't expected the trail to bring me here. The Villa de Vasconcelos was as picturesque as ever. The weather was still clear, and Lopez was still watering the damn lawn. I was beginning to suspect that he was surgically attached to that hose.
He probably is.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobbart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobbart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
I mean, she might be on Prozac.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Let's talk about the goblet.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it.
Okay. What about the lady?
The Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the de Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Okay. Did this guy drop by?
Do you recognize this man?
No.
Okay. They want to see the chalice?
I've had the chalice polished.
Oh, it is magnificent.
Okay. So...
Catch you later, Lopez.
Yeah, let's...
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
Let's just leave this guy. He gave me an information to talk with the lady about, but other than that I don't think is necessary. Let's go chat with my lady. Can look at the dogs again, or mess with this thing again, so let's see.
I wasn't going to put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it.
Okay. Don't want to go to the door, it's just going to be annoying.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't.
Okay. What's that? Saw it last time, but I didn't take it. Oh, it's a mirror. Okay. Good morning, Donut. Good morning.
I didn't want a pot plant.
Okay. So we could just go up. There's nothing else.
Senor Stobbart, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yep. I had the minister clean it up.
Yeah,
Or a priest.
I met an obliging priest with a
The
soft
priest.
cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
Okay. Let's see what we can talk about. We can talk about the pieces, we can talk about yourself, and we can talk about the chalice. Let's talk about the pieces. Let's see what we have.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
the Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant? Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcellos are cursed.
Okay. So, let's see. What can you tell me about yourself?
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobbart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
Okay, apparently I need to go back to the priest.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcellos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city.
Okay. Let's talk about the mirror.
Does this mean anything to you?
Nothing at all.
Okay. I guess I need to go back to the priest.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Well, actually, do I have to go back to the priest? Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I can do stuff in here before I go to the priest. Okay, let's see if there is anything in that chamber I unlocked. And if we can do anything, then we should return to the priest. Come closer. Okay, and then go here. Go here. That was an effect. Okay. Can I do something before I come in? Can look at this thing again.
I didn't want to mess with the building. I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to.
Okay.
I didn't want to mess with the...
Okay. So we can't do anything. Let's go in. What can I do here? Let's see what's going on with the dead bodies.
George Stobbart, grave robber. No, I don't think so.
Okay, what about this one then?
George Stobbart, grave robber. No, I don't think so.
Okay. So from the look of it, it doesn't do anything. What can I take from here?
It was too delicate to move.
Too delicate to move. I still don't know what to do with this candle.
I couldn't reach up there.
Okay. Can I do something with this? Close the window. Okay. But what purpose did it serve? Light the candle?
I couldn't reach up there.
I can close the window.
It was too delicate to move.
Oh, I have the Bible with me now. Okay, maybe I did need to come here to get the Bible and then go to the priest. So I can like mark the sentences or whatever. So, let's just go to the priest. And then come back here. Because I don't want to start doing something and then be like, oh, you need to actually get that. And then be stuck for like an hour. So let's just quickly go over to the priest. As quickly as this game allows me, because apparently there is no fast travel in this game.
It was the driveway down to the main road. I didn't want to leave just yet, though.
Okay, apparently I'm not supposed to leave. Huh. Maybe I just need to come to the lady and talk with her?
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Let's talk about the
This
Bible.
Bible's in Spanish.
See?
I would have expected Latin.
Be careful with it. It was a present to my lady from an old friend. He died a long time ago. It is all she has to remember him by.
Okay, I'll handle it with kid gloves.
Okay. I don't want
Catch you later,
anything else
Lopez.
from him.
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
Let's go to the lady and then look up the sentences. Probably could have asked also the priest, but eh. Come up. Hello. Oh, I can actually look around now. Nice. PC version? Yes, PC version. Is there a version to other things? I was only aware of the PC version.
I doubted the Templars had hidden anything in there. I didn't recognize any of the titles, apart from an ancient edition of Don Quixote. From the window, I could see some sort of balcony. It didn't look like it was used too often. From the window, I could see the garden, including Lopez, who was still watering the damn thing.
Okay. It was released on the original PlayStation, then
Now, what
later
the hell was I going to
the
do in
DS and
Hogshead?
Wii. DS version didn't have any voice acting. Oh, really? That's interesting. And also kind of disappointing, I guess, having no voiceover for this game. Like that's like the main thing in most point and clicks. You always want to have like a voiceover with them.
I came here to solve a mystery, not go jousting. It was way too warm to light the fire. Now, what would I want with a bunch of logs?
Okay, was just. Oh wait, what is that? Oh, okay. Let's chat with the lady.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
To be fair, there was a lot of content added on the DS and Wii version. They added chapters where you could control Nicole. Oh, it also exists on the PC. When you get the game on Steam or on GOG, you actually get both the old version and the new version. But in the new version, they actually cut a few things. So while they added some chapters with Nicole, they did cut some stuff. And apparently, from what I read, yeah, director's cut, yep. But from what I read, apparently most people that played this game and played also the new one said that the old one is better. And it also said that the added chapters didn't really add anything to the story, and they said that it just made it more confusing. So, going but that notion, I decided to play the old version. Rather it was the correct decision, I don't know, but that was what I did based on the information that people mentioned.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is their mausoleum a well, Senor Stobbart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Okay. So we have some information given to us. I can see the reason why people would find the added chapters more confusing from a plot point of view. They added more motivations for Nicole's interest in the story. I see. Yeah, also I looked at some parts of the new version, and apparently the new version had like a bunch of puzzles
I'll just have another look around.
Very well.
While this one doesn't really have any puzzles, which makes me personally quite sad because I really like my puzzles. Big reason why I like point and clicks is because they have puzzles and I enjoy them. But this one didn't have puzzles, which was a bit disappointing. Yeah, this one is more like you just need to figure out the correct sequence of item choices rather than having a puzzle. A lot of people think that point and click puzzles are super absurd. Oh, I don't think that. I don't think that. I enjoy puzzles. I enjoy, even if I am stuck on a puzzle for like hours upon hours, I do enjoy a good puzzle. I don't necessarily enjoy specifically just getting this item to this guy, talking to this guy, going back, going forward. It's like that repetition quest in RPGs, which is fine sometimes, but sometimes it's like too repetitive. So having like the puzzles in between, I enjoy that. I enjoy puzzles in general, so I don't know. I enjoy it.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Okay. Do you know if there is a well?
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great! So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Okay, what about the hole then?
You must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Can we talk about it?
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobbart. I shall give it more thought.
Am I supposed to do something?
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor.
Okay, I definitely need to do something. Let's see. Can I use my stick?
Do you know what this is?
See, I have a similar tool for opening culverts on the estate.
Okay, no. Can we use the mirror?
I borrowed your mirror. I hope you don't mind.
No, senor. If you think it will be of help.
Okay. Don't think any of that will work, so let's leave that aside.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
Is there something on the grass I can mark, touch, or something? No. Not really. Okay. Let's see what's in the back of the house. Another thing that I really wish they add in this game, where they have in other games, is the option to move quickly between areas. Like that having a very slow movement between
I didn't
areas.
like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Yeah, that idea of more like moving very slowly from area to area, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I've got this on PC, disc version, PS1, GBA, DS, and Wii. On the GBA, you control George directly rather than a mouse pointer. Really? Huh, so it was like a Sherlock Holmes kind of thing. Where you most of the Sherlock Holmes games, like, you move them directly. Interesting. Can I leave?
It was the driveway down to... I
No, I
didn't...
still can't leave. Okay. Yes, there is a rainbow. Yep. Okay, so either I'm supposed to go here or I'm supposed to go and check with the lady. Okay, before I mess around with this building again, let's check with the lady real quick. And then let's go to the building. It's been so long since I played the GBA port, can't remember if it had voice acting. I can find out in a couple of minutes though. Okay. I think it probably did. Because, well, actually, the GBA worked on the 8-bit system voice-wise, if I remember right, so it might actually not add a voiceover. But for example, for games like Warrior, you did hear Warrior speak, so maybe it did have voiceover. Good question. Good question, actually. Yeah, not checked.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
I don't have any new information, okay.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Okay. Let's go to the mausoleum. We have no reason to be here anymore. Just fired up the GBA version, no voice chat, but a large text box. That actually sounds ridiculous. Can you imagine playing that with like giant text boxes? Okay, let's go in. The only thing I didn't actually do in this place yet is light up the candle. So just need to figure out how to light up the candle. So, let's see. I can't take the stick and use it on the candle. So, can I use the paper on the candle? Oh, okay, well that's not exactly what I intend to do, but that works. Okay, now let's use it on the candle. Can you just use it on the candle, please? Okay, there we go. And let's use it on this one. Okay, and back, and I get my tissue back. Good. Why am I watching the candle melting? Oh. What's that? Isn't it hot?
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Okay, so we got a key for something. It will be a nightmare playing on the GB micro, given how small the screen is. Oh god, yeah, playing it on the GB micro will be terrible. You won't be able to see anything, and if it have like large text boxes, you just mentioned, you won't see anything other than text boxes. You basically will be playing like a text adventure rather than a point and click. Can I use that on that? No. Can I use it on the board? There was a thing in the middle or something, right? No. Okay. I don't remember any place that had a hall to use that on. So I might actually need to ask the lady about it. And there's also this thing, which I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with, but I can't really interact with it either. Okay, let's ask you first of all about this key. Maybe you know something.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Can you tell me about this key?
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window. My lady will be furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah.
She will be fine.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
She likes me. It's fine. Also, my paper is actually brown now. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, let's chat with the lady. Okay. I've had this issue from the beginning of the game. And like at the last few chapters, I've been using it so much. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, let's chat.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Let's talk about this.
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
Sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Oh, nice. So she's not mad. Can you say anything else about it?
What do you make of this?
It is the stone key that you showed me earlier, is it not?
Well, yeah.
What does this charred tissue suggest to you?
You have pyromaniac tendencies?
Yes. Yes. But not right now.
I'll just have another look around.
Very well.
Okay, let's go back down. Now that the lady is fine with it, maybe Lopez will be more willing to talk about this. The chess piece should have an obvious usage. I mean, yeah, the chess piece is probably a key somewhere, but we still didn't find it.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Let's
Do you
talk
know what
about
this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think
Where did you get?
it was hidden in...
And you burnt it? My lady will be...
No, it's cool. She realizes how important finding this key is.
Okay, so he's fine with it now.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor.
Yeah, I think
Where did you...
it was hidden...
And my lady...
No,
Okay, so
this tissue is
it doesn't
charred.
give me
You
anything.
won't get any argument from me on that, Senor Stobbart.
And do you have anything to say about the well?
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick, a Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See, here. That is hazel.
What did he just point at? I didn't... What? Can
Catch
we...
you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
Can I look at the tree, I guess?
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Okay, I don't have a stick. I can douse. What do you want me to do now?
I went over to find...
Okay,
I
it's the
don't
same
There
thing.
wasn't a...
Okay, we can't find the stick. What else can we do?
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly.
I can't find any usable branches on that hazel tree.
No, que lata.
How am I supposed to find the well without a divining rod?
I have no idea, senor.
Oh, never mind.
Lopez, you're useless.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
Okay. There is nothing on the ground here, so again, let's go over here. This is the only place I didn't really look too closely around. Let's see. Like finding a needle in a haystack. Well, we have this, but this is the hose. We have this, we can look at that, I guess, whatever that is. And this is already the house. Okay, let's look at that.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Uh-huh. I got the stick. Did I get a stick? Yes, I got a stick. Okay. Lopez, I got a stick. What now?
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
I want you to use my stick.
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Are you kidding me? Do I actually need to do that? Okay, he's doing it on his own. Thank God. Thank God. He is like playing games and I'm still walking. Mm.
Senior Stobbart, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden here for hundreds of years.
Probably found the
From the
puddle.
sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobbart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
Okay, we're in the well.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Okay, what is that? I just saw that.
It was a long way down. The brilliant midday sun shone almost directly down the shaft, and I still couldn't see the water. I'd already risked my neck with one death-defying leap in Syria. I wasn't about to push my luck again.
Okay, so we're not going to jump off this one. That's good to know. I don't need the replay from last time. Speaking of a replay, let's save real quick in case something happens. So I won't need to replay everything.
I'd need tools to move all that stuff. Heavy equipment that just wasn't available.
Okay, so we can't do anything with this. I guess we don't have the door.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Let's touch it.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Okay. Let's do it again. Okay. I'm not dead, that's fine. As long as I'm not dead, it's fine.
Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senor Stobbart! Senor Stobbart! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
Que susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything to pick up, so let's just go in.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Is that a wall?
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now.
Oh, hi, Mike.
Just felt like a pitted
It's been a
stone
while.
wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
I'm well. How are you? I was, I don't remember your son's name. Was it Zach? No, it wasn't Zach. It was something else. But how are you? How are you? It's been a while. No flashlight. I'm sure there is some way to shed some light on the matter. I see what you did there. I saw your obvious hint, but I'm going to use that obvious hint.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
Okay, let's touch it again. Greta, you are doing well. Hi, his name is Luke. Ah, okay, Luke. So that was okay.
Now I knew what I was
Yeah, I've not.
It only took a few moments to find it. And there it was. A worked socket. As smooth and perfect as if it had been carved only yesterday.
So busy with the main work of the charity, but saw you were online and wanted to pop in. Good to see you're still streaming. Are you done with the Celeste? With Celeste, funny thing about Celeste. I don't think you're ever done with Celeste. I managed to, because a funny story about Celeste is once you get to chapter 9, you find out that you actually need to unlock all of the B-sides of Celeste so you can get to the next part in chapter 9. So I did all of that. And then I started playing chapter 9 again, but it was kicking my ass. So I took a break from it. Basically right now I'm playing a bunch of games. I'm going back to Celeste, I'm playing some more games, then I go back to Celeste. So, yeah. I do enjoy puns, and light humor is always great.
Now I knew what I was looking for. It only took a few moments to find it. And there it was. A worked socket. As smooth and perfect as if it had been carved only yesterday.
Okay, so let's use our thing.
Open sesame! Another secret door.
Sounds about right. I just bought the game Dreams for PS4. Wowee, what a platform. Dreams for... No, the game itself is called Dreams? That's a very generic name. What is it about? I've never heard of it. I've literally never heard of it. I have like no idea what it's about. I mean, I can assume it's about dreams, but oh god, what is that?
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do. You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Okay, so apparently the children were indeed still in the house. Okay.
George, welcome back.
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, André?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell André what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, André? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much.
That's
They
true.
stopped painting themselves blue.
Except when they go to a football match.
Used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
André, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, André? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
André, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
Okay, I didn't want to stop the cutscene, so let's see what you guys have been saying. Yes, the same people who made Little Big Planet. It allows you to make almost any game you want. Interesting. I would seriously just look up a game review of it. This looks like a coin point and click. Yeah, it's a cool point and click. It's on all the good point and click. I do wish it had more puzzles, but overall it's quite good. Broken Sword, a timeless classic, and had a Templar storyline over a decade before Dan Brown made them cool. I just bought Lure of Tempters from GOG. I never finished that one, so looking forward to stepping back in time again. I've never played this game. What is Lure of Tempters? Temptress. Yeah, Temptress. What is it about? Is it also a point and click? Bannockburn was Rupert. No, wait. Bannockburn was Rupert the Bruce Battle, not William Wallace's. I'm not sure what you mean. What year did this come out? Is this a remake or did the original come out with Wallace? It's the original. Actually, like this game is on Steam. You can buy the director cut, which give you an option to either play the new game or to play the old version. I'm actually playing the old version because from what I understood from reviews was that the old one is better. So I decided to play the old one. So that's what I'm playing. Regarding the year it came out, I believe it came out at around 2000, maybe earlier. The director, like the new one came a couple of years back, but the old one, it should have come out way before that. Let me see if I can see when it came out. Original version. The original version came out at 1996. So yeah, it's before 2000. It's quite old. 1996. There is two versions of the original Broken Sword, which didn't have voice acting, both released over a decade later. Yes, point and click. Law of Templars is indeed a point and click. Okay. About trying to overthrow an evil sorceress, you play a peasant looking to avenge your hometown, who was pretty much entirely slaughtered. That's how I remember it at least. Interesting. So it's kinda... It reminds me like the beginning of Fable, but not really. Should check it out probably. I do like some good point and clicks, especially if they have puzzle with them. Again, I'm very sulky about the fact that I didn't have any puzzles in this one, but I do like point and clicks in general, even if they don't have puzzles. So yeah. 1996 for the PC and the original PlayStation, 2002 for GBA, and the rest, I guess, 2000s for the Wii and the DS. See, 2002 for the GBA and 2009. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, definitely a puzzle-based game. Yep. Okay. If you enjoy point-and-click adventures, I believe Revolution actually distributed the first two broken games free of charge for ScummVM. I own the first three games, so I already own them. So I don't need to bother with that. But anyway, let's go to good old England.
It must be done.
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
There are plenty of games available on ScummVM nowadays. I might check it up then. I do have a couple of them on my Steam. I still need to go through, and also a bunch of old ones I actually never finished, which I have like on CDs and stuff. But checking out ScummVM might be nice once I'm done with the ones I do own. But for now, let's continue with that. Let's talk about my nose. Also, apparently I lost all of my items. I only have the nose left.
I've still got the clown's nose.
So I see. You should throw it away, George.
Okay.
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't need to say anything. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but here, with you. Now.
Oh. This lady is like, I don't give a shit. She just keeps reading her book.
You're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep?
Sleep? At a time like this?
Excited, huh?
Would you like something to help you sleep, dearie? I've got some tablets in my bag.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Thanks all the same, ma'am.
This lady, it reminds me an old teacher of mine that used to be a heavy joint smoker, and she was talking like, hey boy, are you doing well? Like that was literally her voice. This lady just reminded me that. Okay. Let's back away. Okay, I can talk with Nico, or I can explore. So let's chat with the lady first.
Pardon me.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Sterling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
I don't think this lady is a lady. I think the list of ScummVM games at present is Beneath a Steel Sky, Broken Sword 2.5, Dreamweb, Flight of the Amazon Queen, Lure of the Templars. Oh, speaking of that, Lure of the Templars, apparently ScummVM have that. Dracula, The Vampire Strikes Back, Sphinx, Solstice, Mystery House, Broken Sword 2, Elvira 2, The Feeble Flies, and Blade Runner. I didn't hear about any of them, other than Broken Sword, fun enough. Like, I don't recognize any of the name, well, other than Lore of the Templars, because we just, like, mentioned it, but other than that, I don't actually know any of them. Interesting. But there are also like a couple of like more up-to-date point and clicks. Like I have a Night of the Rabbit that I need to play through. I have something Willow that I need to play through. I have I don't know. I have like 10 or 20 of them that I need to play through. Something like that. I don't keep count because I have them like spread around in different places. But I do have a lot of point and clicks to play through. Probably more than 20 to be honest, now that I think about it, but yeah. Okay, let's talk about with this lady. Let's see, what do you think about my nose?
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, it... You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
I have a feeling this lady is the assassin, but we should find out in a moment. Flight of the Amazon Queen and Lure of the Templars are both classic point and clicks, as is Beneath a Steel Sky. Interesting. So I guess like these three should be like at the top of my list. Point and clicks are still fine, timeless genre, but a niche one. Yeah. Personally, it's more like I like them because they have a lot of puzzles. Like almost any point-and-click game always have puzzles in it. And I, for one, really like puzzles in game. Like a lot of people hate them and they always like try to skip them. But I really like puzzles, so I really enjoy when they put them in games. And point and click was like the main category for puzzles, so I always appreciated a good point and click. because it gives me a good story and it gives me a good puzzle. So it's a good combination. Let's see, what is this?
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about this old area? I always enjoy text adventure too. Nowadays they are called interactive fiction. They are kind of a predecessor to point and click. Funny enough, to be honest, I never was super into text, like full-on text adventures. Like I tried to play a couple of them, but I don't know, like not having like a voiceover and not having any puzzles kinda drew me back from it versus point and clicks. But it might be because I'm I enjoy more when I hear like voice actors like trying to act out the different characters and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too spoiled in that regard, but I do enjoy them all.
Do you know Sterling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah,
It's one of the places we thought we'd see on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place, but we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No.
I suppose espresso bars and boogie-woogie are more your cup of tea.
Boogie woogie?
That's right. There's nothing George enjoys more than a good boogie.
Ooh.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Sterling?
Yes, there is, and I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
Okay. Okay, you go back to your book. I can talk to Nico again or I can leave. So let's talk to Nico real quick. Let's see if there's something. Okay, there's nothing. So let's leave.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need
Apparently
to
nowhere.
spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Sterling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
I wonder if it was one of the Templars. I didn't pay close attention to his look. The irony is, espresso bars weren't a thing in Scotland when this game first came out. Nowadays though, there is constant coffee shop everywhere. Pensioner travel cards reduce the price by more than a third. I'm in Scotland, oh I see. And no, the public transport system, well, So that's why that was like mentioned. It's like it's something that's like well known in England or Scotland in that case. But what are we talking about espresso bars? I don't think they mentioned anything about espresso bars unless I didn't notice it. Okay. Can I have a different conversation now? No.
Pardon me.
Yes, dear.
Okay. I can just leave them. Let's go take a leak.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
The English food isn't that bad. The lady said that George and Nicole would likely be going to espresso bars. I guess I didn't notice it because I was paying more attention to the woogie boogie rather than the espresso bars. Okay, I can enter apparently the different places. So let's chat with this guy. Hello.
Hi. Having a party?
No, this is breakfast. Come on, join us, man. Away, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
Okay.
Would you like a red nose?
No, thanks, pal. I got one of my own.
He's already a clown, okay.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you.
Okay.
See you later. I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him.
Okay. And there doesn't seem to be anything we can do here, so it's more like exploring, so let's leave.
Didn't open that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Okay. Apparently I'm not allowed also to open the window. What about this one? Is that like an empty room for no reason? That's weird. Okay. Let's see what we got over there. Reaching Scotland 30 minutes after passing Newcastle by train? Not likely. That's like going from California to Florida in a day by driving. I would have to take your word for it because I have no idea how far either one is.
Oh no. That
Oh,
gangster
hello.
creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer.
Okay, let's check out this before I mess up
Door
with
was
Guido.
locked.
Okay. Let's actually save real quick. Let's do it on a separate save as well. Let's see now.
The door was locked. I really didn't want to shoot the breeze with this guy.
Okay, so we can't go to this side, so I'll just go to the other side. Was that where I came from? Because I don't see Nico in here.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm having a bad feeling about this.
The door was locked.
The door is locked. It's a 2 hours trip by train, nearly 3 hours by car. Newcastle is also on the east coast of England, and not many trains from London to Scotland go via the east coast. They tend to go up the west coast. I see.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, let's talk about my girlfriend.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, Paul, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, wait, man, an old lady, too?
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like?
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know?
No, she's been abducted, I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
Okay, so this guy might help me with the conductor.
Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans, like. Slow action at Brightlingsea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict at anywhere called Brightlingsea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
I don't trust you, but okay.
See you later. I didn't want to wake him. To be frank.
Okay. Can I open the window now? I can't.
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Let's go.
Hold on there, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Give me a hand, thank you. I think you actually will pull me down. You're too drunk. Okay. Okay, I can go either that direction or the other direction, so... First of all, let's go here, let's try to mess with that, let's see what it says. I'm dead! I just died! Okay. Well, that was shocking, to say the least. Let's say before I do
I
that
should have
again.
known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Oh yeah, I know you can insta-dead, but I didn't expect to die like that. It was, however, an electrifying performance. Personally, I see it more like a shocking performance. It was so shocking,
The door
I just
was
slipped
locked.
off. Okay, let's chat with this boy again.
Hey, buddy. Did you see?
No.
Let's just keep that real quick.
Yeah.
Maybe they...
I don't think.
You never...
No, I've got.
What's...
The con.
You wanna...
That's a.
No.
Okay, that's
Listen.
one.
Was a man.
There's.
We have... Where...
At least you know what happens in a static
later.
position. Do I know? I feel like I don't know you just yet.
Given to it, pal. Don't jump.
Okay, let's do
I'm-
that.
Chad.
Okay, let's go.
Hold on there, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Okay, can I get past this without touching it? That's the question. Yeah, whatever. Let's do another save. I don't care. Let's not touch it. Okay, no, I can't. It forces me to touch it. Okay. So let's just go to the other side. The solution has a clear path. Okay. We can go down here. Or we can go there. No, okay, this is nothing. Okay, let's go over there. Hello. Oh look, the old lady is so strong. Oh look, the old ladies, the assassins. What a surprise. Well, that's a sticky situation. Let's
Let's
check.
talk this over like reasonable people, Eklund. I can explain everything.
Okay, well, that was a bad choice. I'm being buried. That's a new cutscene. Okay. Okay, let's go over there. Okay, let's save here. Either I'm supposed to go over here and try to do something, or I'm supposed to bring the other guy over. Okay, let's not talk to him.
Can't you do anything to help me?
There is something you need to do. Okay. I know. I probably need to speak to Guido, but before I do that, let's watch all of the conversation options, because why not? So is there something I can... Wait, can I do that? No. I'm trying to avoid spoilers as it's a blind playthrough. Oh yeah, I know. But the thing is, you can tell that you need to speak with Guido because when you spoke to the guy, he said he's going to help us about the Guido issue. So I can assume that I'm supposed to do something with Guido.
Nico looked good, even in robes.
Okay. Yeah. If you like a hint, just ask. Okay, no problem. So far I'm good, but sometimes I do get stuck, so I would definitely like a hint when I get stuck. But right now I'm not stuck. Right now I'm just exploring. So yeah. Can I come back down? Oh wait, I can't come back down. Interesting. How do I come back down? Because I assumed I need to do it with Guido, but apparently not. Okay, no. Okay, I guess I am not supposed to do anything with Guido. Oh, the solution is in the room. Okay. So I just don't do something right. Okay, I can't do anything at this point. Okay, I tried to get the X, it didn't work. I tried to speak with him, it didn't work. I tried to speak with Nico, it didn't work. And I tried to speak with him, which didn't work. Can I... Oh, I also have a timer. Okay. I didn't know I have a timer. Okay, I'm just going to leave real quick.
I'd stand a slim chance of escape if I moved fast enough, but I couldn't leave Nico to Eklund's mercy.
Okay.
Let's
Can
talk
I-
this over like reasonable people, Eklund. I can explain everything.
Okay. So I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to run away. Can I mess with this without going in? I can't, it's always going in. Okay. Okay, I can't throw my red nose at him. The answer is there, you just need to spot it. Well, the thing is, this guy is shooting me no matter what, so... The only option I have is turning off the light or stopping the train. Can't turn off the light. Can I stop the train?
I wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance.
Okay, yeah, I can stop the train.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobbart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Demolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
Okay. Let's think about my nose.
Maybe not.
Okay, now. Let's talk about that.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the Bull to the village Stobbart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a garage just around the corner.
Oh, I had to put the emergency stop on the train. Like this thing over here, that was the emergency stop. I just need to put it.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it? He's dead.
May Allah save you. Okay. We have a couple of things we can mess around with. I also can untie Nico, but hold on, let's see. Okay.
Underneath that heap of tumbled crates was Eklund. I wasn't about to help him out.
Okay. For this.
I couldn't think of a single way the extinguisher would be of use in the absence of a fire.
Okay, what about the axe?
Don't even think about it, George.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be foolish, woman. I was going to use it on you.
That was my idea. I was actually going to use it on her as well to untie her. What about this?
Use the brake to bring the train to a halt.
Okay, I can only then untie her.
Nico looked good, even in ropes.
Okay, can I untie
The rear
her
exit
then?
was barred and padlocked.
Can I untie Nico? How do I untie Nico?
Nico looked good, even in ropes.
Wait, what? Give me the axe then.
Don't even think.
What? Who?
Look me.
Don't be. I was going to use it.
Other mouse button? Other mouse button.
Nico looked good, even in ropes. I still thought it a good idea to take the axe to Eklund while he was down. The guy was a professional killer. The last thing he deserved was sympathy. I had to admit it, though. I was sorry he'd ended up this way. It was a fire extinguisher. Underneath that heap of tumbled crates was Eklund. I wasn't about to help him out.
Yeah, the second mouse button doesn't do anything. I can't untie Nico for some reason. Hold on. Let's save. and let's leave.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobbart.
I will, when I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I need to leave. Okay, I see.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
George.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
We've
George.
got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Let's leave. Wait, let's talk first.
Nico?
What now?
Let's chat for a moment.
How you feeling?
How would you feel if you'd been tied up and humiliated?
Don't worry. Eklund isn't gonna cause any problems for a little while.
I wasn't talking about Eklund.
Oh, now listen.
I don't want to talk about it. You took advantage of me, George Stobbart.
Let's talk about it again.
Are you mad at me because of one little kiss?
Little. You have a tongue like an horse.
You're such a sweet talker, Nico.
Okay. I'm glad I said a doctor. Now let's leave.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket.
Okay, apparently I have to go from this side. Well, whatever. And she's just staying there, okay. Several minutes later. We're in a graveyard. That doesn't look ominous at all.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show him now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
I find it more interesting that they actually explain to me how C4 works, but okay. So we can go in, you can look at this thing, or we can chat. So let's look at this thing.
A large arch led into the tower.
Okay. Is there I can go back there for some reason. Let's chat with you first.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
Let's chat. Okay, let's not chat. Let's save. Then let's try to go away and see what happens. I'm just leaving you here, don't worry about it. I'm going to
I
check the
figured
graveyard.
Scotland had had enough trouble with Burke and Hare without me trying my hand at grave robbing.
Apparently I'm not allowed to rob the graves. What about that?
No way were we leaving until the mystery was solved. I
Okay.
figured without me trying.
So it's not like these games where they are like, oh, okay, you can leave, the game over. We don't get that option. Okay. We can die in this game, but we can get a weird
A
ending.
large arch led into the...
But what is that specific thing? That's not an arch.
A large...
Okay, well, whatever. Let's go in. Interesting. Okay. We can go back out. We can look at this. We can look at that. We can mess with this. We can do something with this. And we can mess with the door. Okay, let's look at that.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
Okay, we got an item. Nice. What about this?
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
Okay, can I find anything else?
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
I'm just going to keep going.
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It
Snake.
was a plastic pen top.
Okay, so I have a plastic pen top. What else?
I didn't find anything.
Okay. Finally, we don't find anything. What is this?
The wheel turned reluctantly with a creak of complaint. There was no obvious way of removing the wheel from its housing.
Okay, so this is probably a mechanism that we need to work with the stuff that we got. What about this?
Examining the demon more closely, I realized something about its face. It was a clever illusion. No matter where I stood, the eyes weren't looking at me. There was a simple reason. The demon didn't have any eyes.
What do you mean it doesn't have any eyes? It obviously have eyes.
I
Oh.
ran my fingers across the cold stone and probed the holes in the demon's eyes. Beneath them, the mouth formed another hole. But I wasn't about to put my finger in there.
Uh-huh.
I ran beneath them.
Okay, so we have something to do with this. We'll mess with that in a second. What about the door?
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Can I read that? That looks like an inscription.
I tried pushing...
Okay, let's talk to Nico. Maybe she
Nico?
can read it.
Uh-huh.
We can talk about my items or we can talk about you. Let's talk about you.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
Okay. Let's talk about my items.
Any suggestions what I could do with this cog?
Well,
Well,
Look, I found an old coin. You think it's worth anything?
George, focus on the situation at hand, please.
Look what I found buried in the rubble.
It's a plastic pen top.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Finding something so mundane in a place like this.
Astounding. Let me know if you find any paper clips.
okay.
Nico, I found an old clay pipe.
George, I don't care.
Okay. All the pieces to the puzzles are in this room. Oh, that's good to know. I won't need to run around.
What's the point of studying the inscription if you can't read it?
Because it could be important. A clue to whatever we're looking for, who knows? I might find someone installing to translate it.
We don't have time to go looking for a linguist.
No? At least I am doing something positive.
What language is that inscription written in?
You're the languages student, you tell me.
It looks like ancient Norse. Maybe.
Perhaps it's in code.
I don't think so.
Norse code.
I don't think that's a thing. Okay. We have a hole in the goggle, so let's try to put the pipe in the goggle's mouth.
With the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely, like somebody's granddaddy.
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay, go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand. Incur the demon's wrath and burn in hell.
Oh,
Just
okay.
if I care.
That was very harsh.
I ran my fingers across the cold stone and probed the holes in the demon's eyes. Beneath them, the mouth formed another hole. But I wasn't about.
Okay. So can I take out the pipe? No.
Beneath
Okay. So back to the wheel.
the wheel, there was no.
Okay. Okay, let's see one by one what happens. No. What about this? No. What about this? No. Okay. I have a nose as well. Can't do anything with the nose. Let's see. I can't really combine a coin and a thing, so it won't do anything. Can I combine the nose with the thing?
No way.
Okay. Can I combine the nose with the coin?
No.
Okay. Can I combine the pen with the nose?
Maybe not.
Okay, no. I'm obviously missing something.
Maybe not.
I'll just try real quick, even though it don't make sense.
That is not a good idea.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's keep trying to interact with the demon instead.
I pushed the pen top into the mouth, and it disappeared somewhere inside the statue. It had probably gone straight to Biro Hell.
Okay, apparently we lost the pen. What about the coin? Okay, what about the gear?
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Can I turn that?
The cog turned freely, but nothing happened.
Okay, what about the coin? Can I use the coin with it? No. What about that?
Sometimes the most childish gestures can have a cathartic effect. The transformation of the demon to a clown did just that for me.
Do you ever start you smoking? It's bad enough that George mentioned it had eyes. It had no eyes. Yeah, I mean, I didn't just make him smoking. I made him a clown. Which is amazing.
The cog turned.
Okay. Can I use the coin on the other eye? I cannot. Let's talk with Nico about my creation.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
Okay, she don't care.
The wheel. There was no.
I think I'm still missing something I can interact with. Let's see. Either that or I'm hosed
I didn't find anything.
because I used all of my items on the statue. Can I take this out?
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Can I use the coin on the door? No. I really wish I could like pull the pin from there, but it doesn't let me do that. There is one more step you're missing, one ingredient. Okay, so I do miss something. I do miss one more thing. Can't seem to see anything on the ground. Is that the same thing or was it separate? Okay, this is the same thing.
I didn't find anything.
We have a wheel and we have this specific thing over there. I don't see if I can interact specifically.
The
with
handle turned easily and the larger wheel began to revolve.
Okay, so I can also turn that separately, I see.
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Okay, now I have a handle. Can I put that inside the eye? Yes, I can. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got the pipe back. Can I have this back as well?
The cog turned freely, but
Okay. Can I put that instead? Interesting. Can I put the coin in? I cannot.
without the handle, the small cog and spindle were seemingly useless.
But can I take anything else? Yes, I can.
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
Okay. So now I have another gear. Let's use the other gear on the other eye.
With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place.
Okay. And now let's use this in the mouth.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
That looks so weird. Okay, that works. What do you think about that, Nico?
Uh-huh.
Amazing, right?
Maybe not.
She doesn't care. She doesn't care. Open the door by making the statue like messed up. Okay. Can I take the stuff back?
I tried.
I can't. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go in then.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
Okay. Apparently we have interactable over here, interactable over here. Okay, you can look at all of that, or we can go in there. Let's look at that.
It was definitely gunpowder, but it had solidified over the centuries it had lain here undisturbed.
Okay, what about this?
No, George!
What?
Leave the torch right where it is. In case you haven't noticed, the crypt is full of gunpowder.
So what? Don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust.
No? You think I'm a jerk, don't you?
Don't be silly, George, and keep your voice down. I thought I heard something. Like chanting.
Okay, let's say I have a feeling I'm about to die again. And let's chat.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
We can talk about the Templars. Let's talk about the
It
Templars.
looks like the Templars got here first.
We might not be too late. There's still a chance.
I wish I had your optimism.
So do I, George. Sometimes you're so negative.
Wow. Okay, that's very rude. Let's live. Just throw the torch in the gunpowder and get it over. She doesn't let me.
I really wasn't worried about the danger of igniting the gunpowder. But Nico's temper was likely to flare up again. Now that scared me.
Okay, let's move to the next one.
I really wasn't worried about the danger of igniting the gunpowder. But Nico's temper was likely to flare up again. Now that scared me.
Hello.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for? Shh!
Yeah, it's the first time I'm playing it.
Will you look at that? Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet. Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you!
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. Seven centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
What the hell is that? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn!
What about their necks?
George,
Why don't they have necks?
You know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you? I'll see you in hell first.
Oh, George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund, kill him.
Oh. Oh. Well then. Wait, is my friend alive? What's going on? Oh.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
The...
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
First we will save. Okay. Second, we will read chat. This is my favorite adventure game. It's one of my favorites too. I've got the PC original, PS1 release, GBA release, DS release, and Wii release. A true fan. Yes, he's a true fan. Yep. The GBA version is the most unique. The broken swords. Run. Oh, oh. Good thinking. Yes, good thinking. Thank you. In the words of an old Enya song, run away, run away, run away. Well, oh, not quit. That's awesome. Okay. So I have a pipe, I have a coin, and everything.
Okay. Let me think.
Oh, apparently I also have a timed event, so I have to do it quickly. Okay.
Stay away from me!
So perish all enemies of the new Templar Order.
Hi, thank you for bearing me again. Okay, let's reload my save. Let's throw my pipe at you.
Okay. Let me think.
Okay, apparently not.
George!
Okay, down.
From me!
So
Yeah, let's just skip that. Okay. Okay. None of it will be useful. Can I take this? I can. Okay.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
Right, it just...
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
Quite a bit if we throw a C4 into it.
But Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Oh, dear.
Wait, why aren't we running away? Why are we in here? Okay, there we go. Oh, George. Okay.
You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
Yes. Yes, I think it's a GG. Yep, we got the credit. It's a GG. Powder from an English Civil War in 300-year-old Scottish ruin. Nope. They clearly didn't think that one through. GG, thank you. Thank you. Mind you, they probably didn't know their UK history too well, and GG, thank you. Two more games to go, since I'm planning to play all three of them, but I think I will actually begin the next one tomorrow rather than today, because I don't have it installed yet. By the way, question. Which is better? The original Broken Sword 2 or the direct cut? Because according to what I read from reviews, apparently they are identical, so I might just play the direct cut if they are identical. Can any of you confirm it, or you guys have no idea? You are in for a treat with Broken Sword 2. The later game kind of go downhill a bit. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I only bought the first three games. Like, I heard that the fourth and fifth one are terrible. Those who endeavored to wield the sword were buried along with the Templars' secret. But fate had marked George and Nico. Soon, in uncharted jungle on the other side of the world, they would be called to face an even greater threat. Okay. Be continued.